Takeoff suspect officially arrested. The Migos founder and member known as Takeoff has officially passed away due to being wounded in the head on the night of Halloween. It was an unfortunate night for the music industry, losing one of the most impactful artists that we've seen in quite a while. Takeoff was known to be the closer of the Migos group and actually was the leader in most cases. As most of us know already, Takeoff was Quavo's uncle and like a big brother to Offset. Takeoff was the main influence of the rap group, and it's safe to say that with the 28 years Takeoff had on this planet, he made history. Achieving goals that not many people get to, Takeoff put together a rap group that is arguably the greatest of all time, and easily the greatest of our generation. Takeoff was loved by many people, and it's a sad way to see him go. But after all the mourning and shocking effects we've gone through, many people were working on finding out who exactly is responsible for this tragic passing of Takeoff. Well, law enforcement have been doing some deep digging into this case, and finally, after days of trying to track down the suspects, law enforcement have enough clues to lead them to the man responsible for Takeoff's passing. There's multiple stories about what happened that night. Some say Takeoff was accidentally hit, and others say it was done on purpose. Either way, Takeoff unfortunately lost his life, and someone is responsible for it. After doing lots of deep research into this case and going over many legal papers, the Lime Report team found on the internet, we've come across some shocking information about Takeoff's suspect, and today we'll be revealing it to you. There's actually so much that goes into this case, and a bunch to get into, so be sure to stick around and watch this video until the very end. As we get into things one detail at a time, trust me when I say you won't want to miss a thing. Takeoff's passing has affected many people across the world, especially his closest family, friends, and fans. The Lime Report team sends our condolences to everyone affected by Takeoff's passing. And we want to celebrate the legendary life of Takeoff with all of you. In tribute of Takeoff's 28 years on this planet Earth, the Lime Report team is here to update you with the latest news and remind you about the greatness of Takeoff. For today's video, we'll be getting more into detail about Takeoff's suspect and also talking more about all Takeoff's done for the music industry. Thanks for stopping by and visiting us at Lime Report. We post daily celebrity news and updates that you really should know about if you're a fan. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and comment keyword Migos to enter a chance at winning our brand new iPhone giveaway. One lucky viewer will be picked at the end of each month. Now, let's jump into this video and take a closer look at Takeoff's suspect caught on camera, and what law enforcement has to say about this case. On Halloween night, Takeoff and Quavo decided to go out to the local bowling alley in Houston. The bowling alley was a very popular spot and was packed with many people. Quavo and Takeoff were shooting dice with a few other guys and having a good time. But soon after, there was a tension in the room and someone was unhappy about the dice game that was going on. This caused people to pull out their firearms and start blasting. Unfortunately, Takeoff was accidentally wounded in the head and ended up losing his life on sight. Takeoff had nothing to do with the argument and was actually even trying his best to get away from the bad vibes. Takeoff was innocent and he lost his life. This has everyone wondering who fired at Takeoff and who is responsible for his passing. Law enforcement arrived to the scene shortly after and had a lot of work to do considering there was thousands of people there and a lot of chaos going on. It's been a few days since the incident, and at first, law enforcement couldn't find any leads or any clues on who the suspect might be. It started to feel like there was less and less hope of finding these suspects. Everyone was masked up and it was Halloween, so you can barely tell who anyone is. But finally, law enforcement had many people come forward and speak more about what happened that night, which led them to finding out exactly who the suspect is. Law enforcement quickly moved and arrested the man responsible for Takeoff's passing, and the whole media is shook. The sad thing about this whole situation is that it all happened on accident. Nobody was aiming for Takeoff, he was just caught in misfire. But all I know is somebody's gotta pay for Takeoff's passing, and law enforcement are quite sure that they have caught the man that's responsible.